And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the game tonight. We've got a fun one between the New York Rangers and Detroit Red Wings coming up. Two very young teams, two teams in very different positions as of right now. New York, second place in the Metro, going to the playoffs, looking to make a splash in the playoffs for the first time in a few years. Detroit, a young team as well, still a little ways away from being a playoff team, but they certainly have shown some great strides forward this season. So this is going to be a fun game. I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully it's just a chill, fun night of hockey between the Wings and the Rangers. And we got Centify, James, Austin, Dimitri, Alex, Ikeka, Logan, Luke, Ken Dog, Red Rubber, 100% Dork. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It is awesome to have you all in the chat. Malika, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're hoping for a fun game tonight. Gonna get the poll up for everybody, so you guys can get your votes in on who you think wins this game tonight. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a pretty one-sided poll, but don't forget the Red Wings are on the, or not the Red Wings, excuse me, the Rangers are on the second half of a back-to-back. Rangers played a very tough game last night against the Pittsburgh Penguins, who they're very likely going to be facing in the first round of the playoffs. So they might be a little on the tired side tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Jacob, what is going on? Welcome in. Yes, Jacob, I did the Blues-Canucks game on Monday. St. Louis looked very, very good in that one. I'm doing well, Centify. How are you? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Joey, welcome in. Thanks so much for coming by. Awesome to have you as always. TCB, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Lisa, what's going on? Welcome in. My day was pretty good today, Austin. I'm pretty tired, though. Evan and I didn't just cut down a tree. He had to climb it. We had to take it down piece by piece. We didn't even get it all done. It was a very busy day today and with this tree job that we did. So I'm pretty tired, but all in all, it was a pretty good day and ready to enjoy some hockey to finish things up tonight. Yeah, Blues and Canucks play again tonight. That's another big game between those two. I'm from the United States, Lisa. It was fun today. It was fun. James has got the Rangers. I'm sure a lot do. %62% of you so far picking the Rangers in this one. 38% on the Red Wings. That's actually a little bit. Closer. Than I was expecting. James, what's going on? Welcome in. Pablo, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, James, I actually recorded my Bruins show this morning, so I kind of got a chance to let everything out from last night this morning on the show. But, so I'm feeling fine now. It is what it is. I'm pretty good, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for being here. So I'm kind of over it now, but it was definitely a lousy, lousy performance. Definitely was very angry last night with the team, for sure. Definitely was very pissed off at the Bruins last night. Not the game for them to decide not to show up for. Like, if anything, the Islanders game didn't really mean that much. You could have had a dud against the Islanders in the afternoon over the weekend. I wouldn't have really cared that much. The fact that against one of your biggest rivals, you pull that, I was pretty upset. That was not a good enough performance. Joey with the 2. Thank you so much. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Joey dropping a 2 on the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The backdrop is off of Amazon, TCB. I just looked up like hockey backdrops, and this was one of the top ones that came up. Jojo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Nick, welcome. Ronald, welcome. Thank you for being here. Awesome to have you guys in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. Hopefully we get a fun game tonight. This is a TNT game, so it's going to be starting a little bit later than normal. It's usually like 7:45, 7:50 before they actually drop the puck, because they have this little like 15-minute pregame segment before. But Rangers, obviously, road game here in Detroit, trying to pick up back-to-back wins. They played last night against the Penguins and was able to win that game. We'll see if they can compound that with another win here tonight. Hey, there you go, Austin. Friday night, London Knights against Flint. That should be a fun one. No snow. No snow. Bobby, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat, as always. So we're getting ready for puck drop here. Rangers and Red Wings. Hopefully a good game. I haven't seen the Red Wings in a while. It's been a bit since I've watched a Red Wings game, so I'm going to be interested to see how they look. Very, very interested in watching Moritz Seider, because it seems like he's gotten better and better as the years gone along. He's already a legitimate #1 defenseman. So, I'm really excited to see what he looks like. I think as of right now, I feel like he's probably going to win Rookie of the Year. I think Mo Seider is going to be Rookie of the Year. It was brutal, Bobby. It was brutal. MSU Detroit fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Ronald, I'm super excited. I am super excited for the playoffs to start big time. No, Luke, this is a hockey channel, so you've got the wrong sport. Lisa, I already said hi to you. Don't come to the chat begging for attention, or you're just going to get timed out. Bruin, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Red Rubber, you had 60-degree day today. That is nice. That is nice. Very, very glad to hear that. Yeah, it was a little bit cooler here. It was about 50 degrees here, but I was outside all day. It was a long day with the tree work, but it was a lot of fun. Evan and I got to work together all afternoon, so it was a good time. Who else am I missing? Yeah, I mean, Bruins definitely need a big bounce back against New Jersey tomorrow for sure. I talked about that on Black and Gold Weekly on my Bruins show that will be coming out Friday. I'm expecting a big bounce back. Oh, yeah, freezing rain is definitely not fun to work in, Austin. Definitely not. No, that's not good working weather outside. I don't know, James. That's a good question. I mean, if you're locking Swayman into the #1 goaltender role, honestly, I think you probably come back with him. I'd like to see him get a chance to I think that you need to give him a chance to bounce back. You know, if you're truly if you're truly going to make, confirm him as the number one goaltender, then I think you give him the chance to bounce back on Thursday. I mean, otherwise, you're basically saying that you still don't know who your number one goalie is. If you play Ullmark tomorrow, then you're pretty much saying that you don't know who the goalie is at this point. So I think you gotta give Sway a chance to bounce back and prove that he's the true number one. Exactly, Jem. I'd be putting Swayman back in net to prove he's the number one. 100%. If not, you're bringing back the goalie question as to who's the actual starting goalie. Trevor, what's going on? Welcome in. Alex, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Trevor, great to see you. Jem, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Ronald, I think Tampa is a contender. I don't think I'm going to pick them to win the cup with predictions this year, but I do think that they're still a contender. I think the biggest thing, though, is that there are a lot of other good teams that I think have a shot to be an equal level contender as them this year. So I think there's going to be a really big time competition in the playoffs this year as far as how far they can go, or each team can go and whatnot. Like I think Tampa's got some serious competition this year as far as teams that can match up with them. BC Transportation, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We started about 11 this morning, Austin, and ended about 6 o'clock. So that's, 7 hours? 7 hours we worked. Oh, 100%. Hurricanes, Panthers, are both big-time competition for Tampa Bay. You could get a dark horse team, too, that could beat Tampa. I mean, I think whoever comes out of that first-round series between the Rangers and the Penguins, I think that team has a chance to really shake things up and go on a run potentially if they can find a way to get by Carolina. I think there's a lot of good contenders this year, and there's a lot of teams that have the ability to beat others. It's just, can they do it for 4 games out of 7? Can they do it 4 out of 7? We know they can beat them at least once or twice, but can they do it 4 out of 7 times? Mini Stick, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, Lisa, just say it. Don't keep asking for attention. Just say what you need to say. Yeah, Devils are definitely going to be really good in the future. They've got a lot of great young talent on that roster and in that organization. Yeah, Avalanche picked up a big win over the Flames. It was the first time the Avalanche beat the Flames this year last night. That was a very tight game. Yeah, Sebastian Aho's had a great year. I'm a huge Sebastian Aho fan. I feel like he's very underrated. I feel like a lot of fans don't realize that, how good Sebastian Aho is. I think he's really underrated, and I'm a huge fan of his game. What's up, Bruins fan? Welcome in. Good to see you here. That is perfectly fine, Lisa. Perfectly fine. Fans of all teams are on this channel. Yeah, Panthers have a great team this year. They're playing awesome hockey. I have a little bit of concern about the goals against, just overall goaltending and team defense. Florida does give up quite a few goals, and I think that might be something that could come back and bite them in the playoffs, but they also have a good enough offense where they may be able to outscore those issues, and if they can, if they score 5 goals a game, it may not be a problem. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the Panthers can do this year, but they're definitely a top team for sure. They're going to be a tough one to beat. Frank Vetrano's played awesome with the Rangers, Ikeka, 100%. That trade, I think, was very, very good for him. He was kind of buried on the Florida lineup, you know, because they have so much talent and so many good offensive players there that he was kind of buried there, wasn't given much for opportunity. Now with the Rangers, he's playing a much bigger role in the lineup. They needed some secondary scoring help, and he's been awesome. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was a quality trade for, I mean, obviously both teams, because Fleury definitely is going to make Minnesota more dangerous in the postseason. But I agree. They did make a nice trade for, I mean, anytime you get a high pick for a 37-year-old player, that's a good trade for the team that's selling as well. Aaron, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, Andrew Kopp's played well too. I mean, Bruins ceiling, they could go on a run, Bobby. They could get hot and go on a run at the right time, potentially, 100%. I also think they could get knocked out in the first round, depending on what the matchup is. I mean, I could very easily see them losing to Florida in the first round. I also could see them potentially getting hot and making a deep run. I'm not holding out too much hype or too much hope. I'm not holding out too much hope because I think it's going to be really, really tough this year in the playoffs. But I mean, they can beat those other teams. It's just, can they consistently beat those other teams? Alex with the 10. Thank you so much. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. Really, really appreciate it. It means so, so much. Thank you. We're getting ready for puck drop here. About ready to go. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's awesome to have you here. Please don't forget, it does mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We are dropping the puck, and we are about to get underway as Kopp will take the draw against Larkin. Red Wings take it off the draw. Larkin trying to bring it into the offensive zone, and that immediately gets whistled down for offsides. 5 seconds in, we get a quick whistle here. MEA, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Neutral zone draw again. Larkin wins it back again to Mark Stahl. Up the wall it goes. Played now by the Rangers. They'll regroup. It's Trouba. Trouba sends it in. Dumped into the attacking end. Out of the net now. Playing it here. And that is Nedeljkovic in goal for the Red Wings. They got quite a bit brewing. They got Morgan Barron, who's a center prospect. I think they got 2 second-round draft picks, if I'm not mistaken, and there might have been another later pick as well. But they got a pretty good return for Andrew Kopp. Red Wings regrouping now in their own end. Just under a minute into the first period. Wings send it up. Rangers will play it in their own zone. It's Lindgren. Lindgren up the wall. Chipped out past everybody. Wings get it back. Bro, I'm going to be stumbling over Rangers and Red Wings all the time. Like, stumbling which one I'm trying to say as the Red Wings bring it into the offensive zone. Both start with R, and I can already tell you, I'm gonna try and call them the Wings as much as possible so it's not another, so it's not so similar. Played up now by Kreider into the offensive zone. Throws it in front. Doesn't get through. Played back to Kreider in the corner. Sends it out to the point. Long shot here. Blocked up and knocked down. Detroit will take it. Wings bring it out now up through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Here's Seider jumping into the play. Back pass for Adam Ernie. And ends up down in the corner. Hey, what's going on, Clutch? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Back the other way now. Chasing after it is Nemeth. And the Red Wings trying to work it out of their zone. Tyler, what's going on? Corey, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Awesome to have you in the chat tonight. 17:55 to go in the first. Fusion, what's going on? It's great to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. And hopefully we got a good game tonight. Thank you so much for being here as the Red Wings chase that back into their own zone. Played now by the Rangers, trying to get it in front, not able to. Up the boards now. Rangers keep it in. Hedl behind the net, looking for a play out to the point. Good pass, gets it over now. Trouba, long shot, deflected in, and Nedeljkovic adjusts and makes the save. Good early save from him. And the Red Wings ice the puck. We're going to get a whistle here. 17:22 to go in the first. And we will get a whistle here. And icing call and an offensive zone faceoff coming up here for the Rangers. Casper, what's going on? Welcome in. Paul, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Casper says Kreider had he coming. Ikega says Kreider will score the first goal. I mean, he's had a hell of a year. Certainly can't doubt that. He's almost to 50 goals this season. Easily a new career high for him. Just lingering keeps that one in. Trying to cycle it around in the offensive zone. Red Wings are able to clear, but they send it all the way down. Coming out to play it. Georgiev takes it. Leaves it off for his defenseman. Trying to work up now, up the boards. Cleared out to the neutral zone. Reeves dumps it in. Rangers will chase. Just over 3 minutes into this one. I expect the Rangers to win this game. I think it might be a closer game than some people are thinking, but I do expect the Rangers to win as they get a chance right here. Backdoor, back, and they score! Rangers break the ice. A beautiful passing play in front. And Ryan Reeves puts it home. It's 1-0 New York. Right on cue. As I say, I expect the Rangers to win. They take the lead. It is 1-0 New York here. And Ryan Reeves puts that one home after a great pass in front. Gets it right back on the back door and gets it by Nedeljkovic. And New York goes up 1-0. Nathan, what's going on? 66, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Red Wings back the other way now, looking to answer. Shot wide. Trying to play that one down. Bertuzzi cycles it. Chasing after it down low here. Rangers trying to get it back. Falcon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Braden Schneider takes it up the boards now. Taken to the middle. Here's a chance in front. That one not able to get through. Shot attempt coming from Raymond. Chance now Bertuzzi. Larkin backdoor, and Larkin had a whole side of the net open. And he can't put it home. Oh, big opportunity there for Detroit, squandered. Red Wings right back into the offensive zone, though. Here's Larkin. He takes a hit from Trouba, loses his stick. Larkin looks a little shaken up there. Rangers take the puck. Vetrano passes it, and they're out of the zone. Sasha, what's going on? Nomander, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Oh, yeah, 66. That was brutal. That was not how I was hoping that game would go, but congratulations. Congratulations to Toronto. Nope, this is my only game tonight. 15 minutes to go here in the first. 5 minutes into this one, Rangers with a 1-0 lead. They also have the only shots on goal in this game. Out shooting Detroit 2-0 so far. So that one gets dumped in. I think they're going to finish wild card 1, Nomander. I think they're going to be wild card 1. Cap, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Up into the offensive zone. Here's Veleno. Passes it over. Shot in there, and Georgiev gets a piece of it. Good shot attempt. I'm doing pretty well, Cap. Thanks for being here. Good to have you in the chat. As that's brought back in. Detroit putting on some good pressure here. Trying to answer after that first goal against. Veleno, Gagne. Working it down low. Good to see Verana back as well. He missed the the early part of the season, first half plus of the year, but good to see Verana back. And Nedeljkovic covers that one up. We'll get a whistle with 13:49 to go in the first. Rangers lead 1-0 on a goal by Ryan Reeves. And that is the only scoring so far in this one as we head to our first commercial break. I don't know. Still a lot of hockey left this week, Sasha. A lot left. So we're going to commercial break here. Rangers up 1-0. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Appreciate everybody being here. It does mean a lot. It would be great if you could hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can have some fun, enjoy the game, and enjoy some hockey. Yeah, seeding is still up in the air. I mean, everyone's pretty close to each other points wise, but we'll see how it all shakes out over the next month. Yeah, 66. When I went back and looked at it, I thought he was going to get one game too. I thought it was gonna be a one gamer for sure. I was definitely surprised it was only a fine. Derek, what's going on? Welcome in. Sheer, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Between periods, NHL intermissions are 18 minutes, Snowmander. John, what's going on? Great to have you here. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I don't think the Red Wings have anybody that is going to fight Ryan Reeves. I don't think any of the Red Wings players are going to want to try and do that. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. I'm going to drop my... stream schedule in the chat. Nothing's new on it. But I promise tomorrow I will add to it for next week, guys. I was just very, very busy today. I didn't have time. But tomorrow I will, by the time we get to tomorrow night's stream, I will have added to the stream schedule, I promise. Yeah, HGH did get on last night, which was always good to see. I know he hasn't been as active recently because he's doing a lot with junior hockey, but it was good to see him be able to get on too. And you guys know John is my favorite YouTuber, and we've always had a great, I guess, sort of internet friendship with each other. So good to see him get to do that game. Yeah, Kings versus Flames tomorrow is a fun one. First, top two teams in the Pacific Division, at least as of now. Oilers can actually take that second spot. When do they play? They play tonight. Yeah, Oilers and Kings play tonight. Oilers could actually take that second spot from the Kings, but if the Kings stay in second place, that will be a battle between the top two teams in the Pacific. I was angry. I was angry last night. Like, even more than I showed. I think everyone watching knew that I was not happy, but I was even more, not with anybody here, with the Bruins. I was angry with the Bruins in the way that they played. It was aggravating. I'll tell you what, if the Bruins play like that in the playoffs, they're done round one. And very quickly, too. I mean, if they play like that, they'll be out 4 or 5 games round one. They can't afford to play like that against good teams. And Toronto is a way too good a team for that to happen. As are any of the teams that they're going to play in the first round. I mean, whether it's Tampa, Florida, Toronto, it doesn't matter. You got to play better than that. Taken now by Detroit behind the net. 12 minutes to go in the first. They carry it out. Brought up here. Dumped into the offensive end. Played around now. That one was dumped in by DeKaiser. And back the other way, Panarin. Backhanded into the offensive zone. Chasing after it is Kopp on the forecheck. Rangers looking to get set up again. Kopp, Panarin, and Dryden Hunt the line out there. I believe Ryan Strome is injured for the Rangers, so Kopp has to play a little bit higher in the lineup than he normally would. Scott, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Nice save there by Georgiev on a good shot from the Red Wings. Taking up the wall now, and they're able to chip it to the neutral zone. Good to have you come by, Scott. Appreciate you being here. Taken down now. Up the wall it goes. Rangers clear their zone. 1 minute. 3 shots on goal apiece now. I don't know why I said 1 minute. It's 1-0. That's what I meant to say. As we tick down to 11 minutes to go here in the first. New York with an early goal from Ryan Reeves. Not your everyday goal scorer for the Rangers, but I feel like Reeves is played actually pretty well this year. Every Rangers game that I've seen, and there's been a number of them now. I've watched the Rangers quite a bit this year. Reeves seems to have played well in the games that I've watched. Knows his role and is able to bring that physicality that he's supposed to on the fourth line. Here come the Rangers again. That one just poked away. No, Shesterkin played last night, no mander, against Pittsburgh. And Georgiev is in tonight. I don't really have like a singular favorite foodie, Keika. It kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. It changes a lot. Like sometimes it's pizza, sometimes it's steak, sometimes it's burgers, especially in the summer. Like a good burger in the summer at a cookout, like nothing beats that. As we get one thrown in here. Oh, it bounces in! Wow! How does that get by Georgiev? That is a weak goal. And Rasmussen ties it up. Michael Rasmussen for Detroit evens this game at 1 on a puck that had no business going in the net past Georgiev there. Literally bounced off his stick and into the net. Holy cow, that's a bad goal, and the Red Wings tie it. All right, Big Show, you got the prediction in the chat. I will remember that. And you're saying 4-4, game goes to a shootout, and Red Wings win in a shootout. That would be something. Definitely. I mean, we're 1-1 to start, so certainly can't say it's not plausible. Definitely a possibility here. Appreciate you coming by, Big Show. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, that was not a good goal to give up. Georgiev had it go right off his stick and into the net. I mean, that's a rough one. 9:33 to go here in the first. That goes up and out of play. We're going to head to another commercial break. And this game's all tied. Michael Rasmussen just throws it on net. And, that's what they say in hockey is that, just getting the puck to the net is never a bad play. And that's a great example why. Because weird things can happen when you get the puck on goal. And that one just bounced off the stick and in. And we now are tied up in the first period, just past the 10-minute mark. Ivan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, James said 5-3. Cap said 3-2 Rangers. Jem said 4-2 Rangers. Leon, what's going on? Welcome in. All goals count the same. They don't ask how you score them. They just ask how many. And all goals count the same no matter how they go in the net. Gotta put pucks on net, 100%. Good things happen when you do. Appreciate everybody being here. Leon, great to have you coming by. Thanks so much for coming into the chat tonight. We're certainly off to an entertaining start. A goal for each team already, and we're only like 10 minutes in. And Rangers scored first, but Detroit was able to answer. Bob, what's going on? Welcome in. Apple Hills, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Did I have good coaches in high school? I mean, my high school hockey coach was all right. I mean, he was a good guy, but he wasn't the greatest coach. He was actually played D1 college hockey at UNH and then transferred to Merrimack. But he was, I mean, he wasn't terrible, but he didn't have a lot of coaching experience. He was, all right, but it wasn't like we had a great coach. But he was a good guy, though, so it's not like we had, like, a bad guy as the coach. He was fun to play for, but definitely a young coach, for sure. Oh, Leon, we'll have to see. How many goals did I score in high school? Not that many. How many did I score? I think I had 8 total goals. Let's see, I had 1 sophomore year, 3 junior year, and 4 senior year. And then I had 1 assist sophomore year. I had 7 assists junior year, and I had 3 assists senior year. So I lost track of points there. But I scored 8 goals and 14 assists in my high school career. So whatever 8 plus 14 is my career points in high school. What's that, like 22 or something like that? I did not play college hockey, no mander. My hockey career was over after high school. Yeah, 22. Into the offensive zone now. Chance here. Dryden Hunt behind the net. Wrapped out and pass does not connect with anybody. I didn't play a lot freshman and sophomore year, though. So, like, I really only had 2 seasons of being, like, regularly playing at the varsity level. Freshman and sophomore year, I played a lot more JV and got very limited ice time on varsity. But junior and senior year, I played, full regular shift on varsity. So most of my points came junior and senior year. I had 10 my junior year, and I think 7 my senior year, I believe. Moved up now. That one gets cleared. 7:40 to go in the first. Nah, it doesn't count as choking, Leon, unless they lose. They still won the game, so it doesn't count as choking. They were able to stay in the lead and win the game. Avatar, welcome in. Norm, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we know that Leon Draisaitl does not like reporters. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're coming down now. 7 minutes to go in the first. I'm going to get sent around behind the net. Played up the wall, and Lindgren's able to keep it in. Reeves plays it deep for Mott. Or no, excuse me, that's not Mott. Is that McKegg? What the heck's he doing in the lineup? Why is Greg McKegg still in the lineup for the Rangers? They added Vetrano, Mott, Kopp all at the deadline, and Greg McKegg still has a lineup spot? Jeez. Chance in there. That one taken away. And Lindstrom's able to clear that one out. Hang on. Who do you want to see winning it all this year? I mean, obviously, dream come true would be the Bruins winning. I just unfortunately don't think that that's going to happen. But obviously, the Bruins would be the team that I want to win. But, I mean, there's a lot of great teams this year. I think that it's going to be very tight competition in the playoffs. Rangers cycle this one around in the offensive zone. Long shot gets blocked. It's going to be taken here. Brought up and carried out by the Red Wings. Now Seider turns back and will regroup in his own zone. Brought up now, dumped in, off, and not off glass. It goes out of play. So we got a whistle here with 5:32 to go in the first and a face-off coming up. Yeah, Georgiev has had an issue with bad goals this year, Scott, 100%. Absolutely. All right, so we head to our final commercial break here of period number 1. It's a 1-1 game between the Rangers and Red Wings. And we are just chilling here, hanging out, enjoying some hockey. Appreciate everybody being in the chat. AJM, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming into the stream. We got ourselves a tie game here. Late stages of the first period. Great to have everyone in the chat tonight. Great talking with you all. It's definitely a little more chill of a stream than last night was. Emotions were running high last night. That's for sure. It was a big game. And it was an aggravating game from a Bruins fan perspective, that's for sure. But very chill stream so far tonight. Enjoying some hockey. Both teams got a goal. Appreciate you guys all being here. It does mean a lot if you can hit the thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't, I cover the entire NHL. So fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Yeah, Clutch. It's a really fun sport to play, but rugby's cool too. I've never actually played rugby, but it looks really cool and really fun to play. Winnipeg and Buffalo's 1-1 now, so the Jets have tied that one back up. Shant, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I am not doing a doubleheader tonight. No, this is my only game. Upcoming stream schedule is in the chat. Again, guys, I only have the rest of this week. I promise I will update by tomorrow night's stream. I'll update and have a next week's figured out. Trying to work this one and now across. Played there. Fanned on the shot, though. Back to the point. Trouba goes D to D. Miller, long shot in. Blocked away by Nedeljkovic. Shant, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. And welcome a newcomer to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I stream AHL? No, man. I go to AHL games, but I don't stream them, no. Vernon, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Great to have you in as always. Awesome to see you in the chat. Back the other way now. Red Wings into the offensive zone. Out high here, getting through the chance. Bertuzzi! Oh, Bertuzzi robbed by Georgiev. What a save there. And now we got a tripping call coming up with 4:34 to go in the first. JT, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Red Wings with a great opportunity to take a lead here. But Georgiev comes across and absolutely robs Bertuzzi. And Lucas Raymond almost set that up with a ridiculous play to control the puck and then pass it off. Shots are 6-5 in favor of the Rangers, Scott. Detroit's going to the power play here, though. It's a penalty for tripping against the Rangers. So Detroit to the power play now. Late in the first, 4.5 to go. Yes, Larkin is playing. He was just out there a part of that play. Taken down now. That one gets one back. Red Wings trying to set up in the offensive zone now on the man advantage. Played down low. Back to the top of the circle. Hronek out at the point. Blast there and a save by Georgiev. Up the wall it goes. Kept in by Zadina. Wings have it now. Hronek out high. Setting up on the power play offensive zone. First 30 seconds killed off here by the Rangers, but Detroit still has possession and set up in the attacking end. That one goes high off the boards. Or off glass, and the Rangers get to it now. Fox with a chance to clear, passes it up. Shorthanded chance now for New York into the offensive end, and Nedeljkovic has to make a big save on Kreider. And that one gets covered up now. It'll be an offensive zone face-off coming up here for Detroit, or for the Rangers, excuse me, even though they're down a man. As great outlet pass by Fox to Kreider to get the shorthanded chance. Nedeljkovic had to make a nice save. Taken now, just over a minute left to go here on the power play. Seider back regrouping for the Wings. They drop it back and gather some speed out of their zone. Here's Raymond bringing it up into the offensive end around the D, looking for a play in front. Trouba is able to knock it away. Played back out high now to Seider. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. Red Wings set back up in the offensive zone, working this one in front, trying to get it through to Bertuzzi. It's blocked. Knocked down there by Seider at the blue line. Edmondson, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Larkin through to Bertuzzi, poked away by a diving Tyler Mott. Taken now by Miller behind the net. Up the wall it goes. Wings keep it in. Out to the blue line. Moritz Seider has it. Back now. Seider spins away from the penalty killer, sends it through across to the other side, shot in there, and they score! Another weak one against Georgiev. And that one goes through the legs. It's 2-1 Detroit on the power play goal. Uh-oh. Goaltending a problem here tonight for the Rangers with Georgiev in net. This is another one. This was just a clean shot from out by the half wall that there is no excuse for Georgiev to not make a save on. No reason for him not to make, for him to let that in there. Goes right through his legs on a clean shot, no traffic in front or anything. Just gets purely beaten there by Jake Verana. Kyle, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Verana, good to see him get a goal. He is back. And yeah, you gotta imagine that Georgiev might be done, Scott, at some point here, and you just go with Shesterkin and Kincaid. I mean, Shesterkin's gonna win the Vezina this year. He certainly hasn't been a problem, but Georgiev has not been very good. Matthews, welcome in. Trying to win the Rocket this year. And right off the draw shot. And they answer right back. It's the New York Rangers. Patrick Nemeth blasts one from the point. And the Rangers get the goal right back. It's 2-2 with 2:26 remaining in the first. And these teams are just exchanging goals here. Wow, that did not take long. Nemeth. And that was absolutely deflected by Filip Chytil. Filip Chytil got a piece of that on the way through, and that deflected by Nedeljkovic. Nemeth with the shot from the point. Chytil tips it, and it goes right through the legs of Nedeljkovic and into the net. And just like that, it's a 2-2 game here with 2:26 to go in the first. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. A high-scoring first period. Mean Girl Hockey, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Great to have you in the chat. Ticking down now to 2 minutes to go in the first. It's 2-2 already. Both teams exchanging goals back and forth here. As Braden Schneider plays that one in, but it's taken quickly by the Wings up and out of the zone. Here's Larkin into the offensive end. Bertuzzi rims it around the wall. Here's Lucas Raymond now. Comes away with it. Poked away from him. He's trying to keep it in the attacking end. He cannot. 3-on-2 now for the Rangers into the offensive zone. Hedo with a pass in front. Just can't get it through cleanly to Panarin. Back the other way now. Here comes Larkin. Red Wings back on the attack here. Played around now. Here's Detroit. Stolen away. Rangers take it up ice. Into the offensive zone. New York on the attack. Gets it through. Zibanejad sends it back. Shot there. That one just sent wide. Blocked. Hello, Matthews. Welcome in. Played around now. Up to the corner. Rangers trying to get it out of their own zone. Step up there by Mark Stahl, but Zibanejad dumps it in. Played off the boards there. That one gets stopped by Nedeljkovic. Red Wings will try and clear now with 42 seconds to go in the period. Played back now. Suter takes it. Pew Suter through the neutral zone up to Adam Ernie. Dumped into the offensive end. He'll go after it. Played out in front now. Backhanded in. That one's blocked on the way through by Trouba. Back the other way. Good job by Stahl keeping that in. Ernie back to Stahl. He fires a shot. That goes high off glass. Final 15 seconds now of the first. Jamal, what's going on? Welcome in. Really appreciate it. And now we get a penalty call. It's going to be a tripping call again. And Greg McKegg is going to head to the penalty box. Detroit's going back on the power play. And Detroit already has one power play goal in this game. We'll see if they can do it again. It will carry over into the second unless there's a quick goal here because there's not much time left on the clock. So only 6 seconds remaining, meaning that most of this power play is going to carry over into period number 2. I mean, other than just pride, yeah, no Mander. I mean, they're certainly out of the playoffs, so they're just playing to try and play spoiler. Some of their guys are trying to earn jobs for next year, but they're certainly not going to be making the playoffs this season. Gerard Gallant not happy with this penalty call. He's having a long conversation with the referee there, but 6 seconds to go here in the first. Larkin's going to get kicked out of the face-off dot. Lucas Raymond's going to, nope, he's going to go back, and Veron is going to take it. One back, though, defensively by the Rangers. Up the boards to Zibanejad, and that one's cleared all the way down. That one is cleared all the way down here. First period comes to an end. And it is a 2-2 game with most of this power play time carrying over into the second period. A back and forth first between the Rangers and Red Wings has it all tied up at the end of one. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes of action to go. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you all in the chat. We'll have some time now to hang out and chill and talk while we wait for the second to begin. Really appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to that thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a ton and is greatly, greatly appreciated. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Biggest disappointment this year. I mean, Montreal has got, last place after being in the finals last year. That's massively disappointing. I also think the New York Islanders, massively disappointing. This was a team that went to back-to-back Final Fours 2020 and 2021, and now to not even make the playoffs this year, that's a huge disappointment for them. Winnipeg has also been disappointing this season as well. Absolutely, Rick. But I would say, for me, probably the Islanders, to me, might be the biggest disappointment because, back-to-back conference finals for them and them to not even make the playoffs, that's a big drop-off for a team that a lot more was expected from. Yeah, Joey, it was a pretty fun period there. Certainly plenty of goal scoring. 4 goals already in this game. Goaltending has not been great. Goaltending has not been great, that's for sure. Particularly the goals that Georgiev has given up. I mean, I feel like a regular NHL starting goalie does not give those up. Those were not good goals against. So, here we are now, first intermission. Some time to hang out and chill. I think it's time for me to crack this Rolling Rock and start to wind down to enjoy the night. We're going to get a cheers in the chat. That was a really good crack. I hope that came through the microphone and you guys got to hear that. That was a really, really good crack. But anyway, guys, cheers to everybody watching. Thank you so much for being here. Hoping for a great rest of the stream, a great hockey game. Thank you guys all again for all the support. Really, really appreciate it. And cheers, everybody. Jakob Vrana, Bruin. Vrana scored the second goal for the Red Wings. Well, Shesterkin just played last night, no mander. So they're gonna let Georgiev eat one tonight and get Shesterkin some rest for their next game. CCOM, what's going on? Welcome in. Victoria, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, that was one of the best cracks of a can I think I've gotten on stream. Certainly that I can remember. It's the best one in quite a while, for sure. Yeah, you're right, Vernon. The Rangers blue and the Red Wings red does kind of remind me of dominoes. Elijah, what's going on? Avi, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Really, really, really appreciate it. Tomorrow night, John against New Jersey. Devils tomorrow night is the Bruins' next game. Hey, there you go, Avi. Nice. It's been a fun game so far, for sure. Both teams have gone back and forth with the goals here. Yeah, dude, it was a spanking for sure, Javi. It was a spanking. Any big projects coming up next season? Man, I haven't even started even thinking about next season. Jeez, no, I'm just trying to get through. I'm trying to get through this year, and then over the off season, I'll think of stuff for next season. But I'm just trying to get through the rest of this season and the playoffs for this year. Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, see you later, Jem. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. It was awesome to see you. Hey, Caroline, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Awesome to see you in the chat. Pretty tired tonight. I spent 7 hours. Me and my friend Evan, who's here during stream sometimes. Evan and I took down a giant oak tree today. Well, some of a giant oak tree today. We didn't even get it all done, but it's right next to his house, so it's not like we could just drop the tree like you normally would, because all the branches and stuff are like right over the house, and so we had to take it down piece by piece, meaning he had to go up there and climb up there using like a rope and harness and everything. and take it down limb by limb, and it was a long day. We started at I got there at 11 this morning, and we didn't finish until 6 o'clock tonight, and then I raced home, had some dinner, and got ready for the stream. So I'm pretty tired after all the tree work, but it was a pretty fun day overall. Yes, Nomander. Every playoff series is seven games. So there's 4 rounds. If you go all the way through the Stanley Cup final, there's 4 rounds, 7-game series for each one. Well, not every series goes to 7, but best of 7 series for each one. Igor Shesterkin played last night, Ikeka. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, Caroline. Shesterkin played last night. Goalies don't usually play back-to-back nights. It's better to keep your starter rested. I got some pictures from today. I don't know how well they'll come through, on the screen and stuff. I don't know if they'll actually come through or not, but I took some good pictures. There's the tree that we cut down, the one that has the rope hanging from it, or at least started to cut down. So that's a big tree. Showing it on the screen probably doesn't do it justice for how big it is. Here's Evan getting all tethered up and ready to go up into the tree. He's got his harness on and everything there. Here he is up in the tree. So he's on the way up there trying to get to the limbs where he can start cutting them off. And let me see which picture I has him as high as he... Yeah. This was about as high as he got for today, as he got up into the fork of the tree up at the top. So it was a lot of work, but it was fun. Who's Shalgren's backup for Leafs game tomorrow night? That's a great question, Victoria. I would have to imagine that it would be Joseph Woll if Jack Campbell's not back yet. I would imagine it would have to be Joseph Woll. Caboose, what's going on? Welcome in. I agree with you, Caboose. I agree. This tree, yes, I do have an iPhone, Victoria. This tree's not even dead. It's right next to my friend's house, and it drops acorns in his driveway and all over his house in the fall, so, if he's hurt, then I have no idea, Victoria. Then it would probably have to be Hutchinson at that point. It would have to be Hutchinson at that point, but, yeah, I cut firewood. We all burn wood, I do, my friends do, we all burn wood, so... I cut firewood. Yes, I do have a chainsaw, John. No, you can't. It's right next to his house. It would literally fall on his house. That's why we had to cut it down limb by limb, because we had to, rope all the limbs and pull them, make sure that they were pulling the direction that we wanted them to go when they were coming down and stuff. It was an experience for sure. Yeah, it must be. I mean, if Woll's hurt as well, then, Campbell, Mrazek, Woll, all injured, it would have to be Hutchinson. It would have to be Hutchinson, I would imagine. I think he's, the last one left. Oh, dude, it was a workout and a half, Avi, and I wasn't even the one going up into the tree. It was 10 times more work for Evan up in the tree. And I'm tired. I can't imagine how tired he is. That's a great question, Micah. You'll have to, I don't think anything's been announced yet. If you guys want to know, starting goaltenders, there's a great Twitter page called, I think it's the goalie, is it NHL Goalie Project or the Goalie Project? The Goalie Project. Here's the Twitter page right here. I know you can't really read it because it's blurry, but it's called the Goalie Project, and anytime a starting goaltender is officially announced, they tweet it out. So, when it's officially announced who's going to be in goal for each game, they tweet it out, so you'll always know who the starting goaltenders are. I don't think anything for tomorrow is out yet, Micah. I think that's going to be a really good game, Micah. I think that's going to be a really good game. Two good teams that are playing pretty well. Minnesota's really hot right now. Should be a really good hockey game. Clutch coming in with the Limp Bizkit. There you go. Oh, wow. Tomorrow is your dad's birthday, Austin. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Hope that he has a great day tomorrow. What would an off-the-wall IPA taste like? I have no idea, Scott. I have no idea. I also have no idea how to brew beer, so I don't think there's going to be an off-the-wall IPA coming anytime soon. Because I have no idea how to brew anything, but I don't know what it would taste like. Rick, I don't think Andrew Raycroft's gonna be coming out of retirement. I don't think so. Andrew Raycroft does the intermission and pregame show now for the Bruins. Hey, that's awesome, Avatar. That is awesome. Oh, Avi's got a funny story. Avi's got a funny story for second intermission. Awesome. Can't wait to hear it, bro. What time is it? It is 8:38 p.m. where I am right now. Blue, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. The Dallas Stars, Micah. The Dallas Stars are the team 1 point behind Vegas. Oh, yeah. TNT's pregame and intermission shows are second to none, Joey. They're awesome. They're so much fun to listen to, and so just great dynamic of between everybody there. It's a really good show for sure. I certainly am hoping that this second period gets started here pretty soon, though. Can't imagine that there's that much time left at this intermission. Kendra, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Day's been long. I'm very tired, but it's been good. We only got a couple more minutes till the second begins, so we're going to be dropping the puck here pretty soon. It's going pretty good, Austin. This week's is going to be pre-recorded. Steele and I got to pre-record ours this week because Steele's going out Friday night, but actually I'm going to as well. But Yeah, it's going pretty well. It's fun. Yeah, TNT's been my favorite avatar. I definitely like TNT way more than ESPN, personally. Boston's next game is at home against the New Jersey Devils in Boston. Yeah, TNT's been my favorite hockey coverage. I like it better than NBC for, the last, TV contract, and I certainly like it better than ESPN. TNT's my favorite hockey coverage that I've seen. No, I'm not going to a party Friday night, Austin. No. I certainly wouldn't call it a party. My favorite player growing up was Joe Sakic, Rick. Joe Sakic of the Colorado Avalanche was my favorite player when I was a little kid. I don't think so. 66. I think there's a few more. Obviously not as many as last night, but I don't think you're the only Canadian in the chat. No. Yeah, Rick Tocchet. Paul Bissonnette is absolutely hilarious. Anson Carter, I think, has done a really, really good job as well. I mean, he's obviously coming over from NBC, but I feel like TNT has given these guys a lot more leeway to, to kind of make it entertaining. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, Austin. I don't know. I know I got a meeting to go to, but then after that, I don't know. Let's see. I also love Liam McHugh. Liam McHugh's kind of like the host of everything, like kind of, everyone around him's the analyst and he's the host. And I'm a big fan of Liam McHugh. All right, we are underway. Second period has started. Red Wings have power play time carrying over. Quite a bit of power play time carrying over. So we'll see if they can get another power play goal here in period 2 as it's brought into the offensive end. Over to Lucas Raymond. Back to the point. Seider takes it. Top power play unit on the ice. Moved into the middle here. Bertuzzi. Bar down. Scores. What a shot from Tyler Bertuzzi. And he goes bar down on the power play. It's a 3-2 lead for the Red Wings. What an unbelievable shot there from Bertuzzi. Just absolutely blast that one into the back of the net. And wow. Back post and down. It actually didn't go bar down. It looked like it went bar down, but it didn't. It wasn't exactly bar down. It went off like the back post in the net and then came flying down to the ice with a beautiful shot there. Bertuzzi rips that one home on the power play. It's 3-2 as the Red Wings get the lead back here early in the second. J1, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I'll have to take a look who the Lightning are playing, Caroline. Saturday, the Lightning are playing the Montreal Canadiens. Rangers can't keep it in the offensive zone. Seider dumps it in. Worked up now. Into the offensive end. Rangers dump after it. Oh, it's Brian, I forget if I said hi to you or not. I apologize. I might have missed you. I'm not sure. But Welcome in, Brian. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it, if I didn't say that already. As the Rangers come back the other way, chasing Mark Stahl. Rangers doing a good job here on the forecheck. It's Dryden Hunt. Gonna work this one around. Nedeljkovic gets it over to his defenseman. Getting pressured there now. Played out there. Shot gets blocked wide. Panarin after it in the corner. Can't keep it in, but Hedl helps him out. Behind the net now. Panarin. Can't get it in front as Stahl takes it. Bertuzzi turns it over, though, to Hedl. Thrown in down low here. The Rangers with a chance. And just holding onto the puck too long there was Artemi Panarin. Got to get rid of that at some point, and he holds on too long. Eventually, the Red Wings take it back. They dump it in now behind Georgiev. Just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Trying to play it up now. Into the offensive end. Veleno with the drop pass. Shot in there on Georgiev, and he stops the rebound as well. And then we get a Detroit player down. It's Vrana after getting hit by Lindgren right as Georgiev covered that one up, and we got our first real scrum of the game. And these two teams come together as things get a little physical here. Lindgren gave a pretty stiff cross-check to the back of Vrana there as that whistle blew. And then obviously the Red Wings did not like that. And it should be a face-off coming up in the Rangers' end, but we'll have to wait and see. They're even more talented offensively, Micah. Even more so than they were last year. And I also think that Bobrovsky is playing a lot better this year in goal than he did last year. So better goaltending, assuming that that holds up, and an even more lethal attack up front makes the Panthers a more dangerous team. Red Wings right back into the offensive zone now. That shot from Lindstrom goes wide, and it's chased back by Wallman. Taken now. Rangers try and bring it into the offensive end. Detroit retreats back to their own zone and will play it behind the net. Here's Jake Wallman with it. Brought him over in the Nick Leddy deal. Stolen away now by Zibanejad. Rangers into the offensive zone. Here's a shot from Trouba. And a nice save there. As Jacob Trouba gets a quality shot off, and it's stopped by Nedeljkovic. He covers that up. And we will have an offensive zone face-off coming up now for the Rangers as they look to tie this game back up. Played over now. Rangers trying to set up in the offensive end. Work down low by Kreider, excuse me. Saw the 20, but didn't know if it was 20 or 21. It is Chris Kreider, number 20. Vetrano after it now, up the boards away from him. Red Wings able to get it out of their zone. Rangers take it back now. They pass it quickly through neutral ice. Kreider back into the middle. And Vetrano can't get to it first. Red Wings clear all the way down. It's going to be icing, though. And Detroit ices the puck with 15:53 to go in the second. And it'll be an O-zone face-off coming up again here for the Rangers. Makes sense, James. You got to stick with your original team for sure. As the Rangers try and cycle this one around in the offensive zone, it's poked away from Panarin. Seider plays it behind the net. It's taken by Suter up and out of the zone. Red Wings clear. Trying to bring it in is Sundqvist, but he gets checked. Rangers take the puck back. Working it through now is Dryden Hunt into the offensive zone. He fires one off of Nedeljkovic. He didn't know where it was. It popped up in front of him, but the Red Wings able to clear it to the end boards and keep it out of harm's way. Pushing for it now are the Rangers, and that one's just covered up beside the net by Nedeljkovic. We'll get a whistle here with 5:16 remaining. And another ozone draw for New York coming up. Rangers pushing hard here, trying to tie this game. Getting some good zone time. Rick, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. 15:16 to go here. Second period action. Still early second period action. Red Wings with a 3-2 lead. Couple of power play goals for the Wings. Have them on top. Bertuzzi with the last one to make it 3-2. Hottest team in the NHL right now, the Minnesota Wild. That one shot in there. Rebound chance. Nedeljkovic makes that save as well. Stopping McKegg. And another great chance for the Rangers, but it's kept out. Reeves with the original shot. He makes a save. Then McKegg gets it on goal. And Nedeljkovic stops that one as well. One back now. Braden Schneider dumps it deep. Rangers trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Played up the wall now. Big hit there on the forecheck from New York, but they got to get it back regrouping here. Up ice to the red line now. Dumped in. Reeves goes after it. Chasing against Hronek. Reeves gets there first. Plays it through. Red Wings set up, Rangers set up again in the offensive zone. Played back the other way now. Taken by Tyler Mott. Mott into the offensive end. Trying to get around the D. Shielded off nicely by Mark Stahl. Now Stahl takes the puck. Plays it up the boards. Red Wings are out of their zone. Here's Detroit into the offensive end. Over for Hirose. Taro Hirose with it. Passes it across. Jumping into the play now is Wallman. Plays it down to the corner. Trying to spin off the check. Plays it back to the blue line. Gets it back over now. Lindstrom back to Veleno. Long shot there. Deflected just wide. Played over now again. Red Wings trying to dump it deep. Rangers trying to get out of their zones. And Trouba absolutely plants Veleno down in the corner there. Rangers take the puck, and now they bring it up ice. Into the offensive zone. Shot in there. That one just fired wide. Kept in again now by New York. Cycling in the offensive end. Stolen, though, by the Red Wings. They're going to have a chance to clear here as Wallman passes it up. Out of the zone now. Verana into the offensive end. He's knocked down by K'Andre Miller. Overthrough now to Trouba. Up the boards it goes. Rangers are out of their zone. Red Wings get it back. 13:20 to go here in the second period. Backhanded deep behind the goal. Georgiev leaves it for Miller. He's chased up but gets it out. Red Wings send it back in. Rangers send it back out. Teams playing hot potato here. And Detroit's offsides entering the offensive zone with 13:01 to go. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage here. Should be a neutral zone faceoff coming up after the offsides against Detroit, but we are going to get a commercial break first as the Red Wings have a 3-2 lead over the Rangers. Second period action, first commercial stoppage, just under 14 minutes to go. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It's great to have everyone in the chat. It would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a community where everyone can have some fun and enjoy hockey. The Wild have never won the Stanley Cup. No, Micah. Rangers gave Trouba a big contract a number of years ago. I think he's like 3 years into that deal now, though, or maybe even more than that. But, nah, I feel like it might have been 3 years ago. Let me take a look at Cap Friendly. See how many years he has left on that deal. But he's had a great year for them this year. I think this has probably been Jacob Trouba's best season. He's been very strong for them this year defensively. Let's look at Trouba here. Yeah, Trouba has, after this year, he has 4 more years remaining after this season on his deal at $8 million per year. And let's see the stats this year. I know just overall defensively, I think he's looked really good. Yeah, Trouba has 33 points and is a plus 21 this year. 33 points and a plus 21 for Jacob Trouba. He's had a very strong year. Brody, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Have a good night, Clutch. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you have a great day at work coming up. All right, here we go now. Back from the commercial break. Red Wings win the faceoff, and DeKaiser dumps it in. Absolutely, Brody. Spun around now. Red Wings still have it in the attacking end. Forecheck pressure coming as we tick down to 12:40 to go in the second. Played here by Lindgren through to Fox. Fox stretch pass out to Kreider through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Kreider's shot gets blocked by Seider. Kreider and Seider against each other there. And Zibanejad eventually comes away with it. Nino, this is a TNT game. This is nationally televised on TNT. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you stopping by the chat. We tick down to 12:07 to go here in the second. Rangers up and out of their zone. Through neutral ice. Pass is not connected. It's going to be icing. And we get a whistle there with 12:01 remaining. Ozone draw coming up for the Red Wings. They've got the 3-2 lead so far in this one. And we'll see if Detroit can extend the lead here with this offensive zone chance. Yeah, absolutely, Scott. Trouba's ended up working out, although that was a little shaky at first. It's really looked good this year. Kreider, obviously, I mean, unbelievable season for him. So, they do look good, that's for sure. Played over now to Trouba. Pass up. Deflected through the neutral zone. In on Nedeljkovic. Played up now. That one gets cleared out. Rangers take it back in the neutral zone. Over the red line now. Taken up in. Here's Panarin with it into the offensive zone. Drop pass for Trouba. Trouba has it slip by his stick, though, and back the other way. Here comes Detroit. Larkin into the offensive zone. Trouba does a good job getting back. Played now to Raymond. Thrown in front. Tip not able to get in on goal. Back the other way now. Moved through into the offensive end. Here's Miller. Drops it off for Panarin. Rangers setting up on the attack here. Schneider plays it deep. Working it back out there to Panarin at the blue line. Long shot in, and nobody knows where the puck is. It just squirts wide of the goal. Nobody knew where that puck was. And it just gets through Nedeljkovic, but wide of the goal. Red Wings back the other way. Here's a chance. And Hirose almost had a breakaway, but Schneider gets back and knocks him below the goal line. Youngster, what's going on? Welcome in. Randy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Here's Lafreniere cutting to the middle. Backhand shot is blocked. Open ice now as the Red Wings come back the other way. And on the attack, they'll dump it deep. Rasmussen with a big heavy hit against Nemeth on the forecheck. Rangers goals were scored by Ryan Reeves and Philip Hedl. Nedeljkovic behind the net now. Almost turns that one over, then kicks it to a teammate. Sam Gagne up the wall. Get pass through the middle into the offense. And here's another chance for the Red Wings. Shot there. And Georgiev with the blocker save. Cooper, sure thing. Go for it. Cleared out now. 9.5 to go in the second period. Back the other way now. Here's Gagne. He gets caught on the back check. Miller gets back against him. Red Wings dump it deep and cycle it around. Reeves with a chance to clear now, but that goes off a skate. Trouba plays it. Taken up now. Miller can't keep it in. Trouba's got to retreat to his own zone and play the puck here. Gets it back to Miller. To McKegg, back to Trouba. 9 minutes to go. Hey, there you go, Cooper. Congratulations. That's awesome. That one's played down deep. Taken here. McKegg gets it through. Played behind the net for Reeves. 8:45 remaining here in the second period. Rangers still looking for this tying goal. Thrown behind the net now. McKegg looking to cycle with Reeves. Trying to get in front now. Kreider. Reeves and Kreider playing some catch down in the corner. Kreider muscles away from Seider, but then Seider pokes the puck. Takes it back as he gets hit by Reeves, but the Red Wings get the puck out of the zone. Over the red line now. Ernie almost loses it. Finally dumped in by Detroit as they'll chase on the forecheck. Georgiev comes out and plays it to Nemeth. Nemeth takes a hit there from Sundqvist. Back now, Nemeth plays it again. Under 8 minutes to go in the second. 3-2 lead still for Detroit. Not that many total shots in this game. Rangers only have 16 and the Red Wings only have 15. So, and we get a chance in here through Panarin. Shoots and scores! Artemi Panarin ties the game. And it is 3-3 here as the Rangers get one back and it's all tied up again. Great offensive zone play here from the Rangers, and they get back even with Detroit. Great pass from Vetrano. And this game is tied. 3-3 here, second period. Artemi Panarin, after a great pass from behind the goal line from Frank Vetrano, able to put it home top shelf over Nedeljkovic and into the net. And it is now 17 shots for the Rangers, 15 for Detroit, and it's a 3-3 game in the second. Red Wings with it now, trying to keep it in the offensive zone, not able to. Rangers bring it up ice. Here's Panarin, backhanded across, through here, chance in front. Big save there by Nedeljkovic as he gets a piece of it. Back the other way now. Detroit through the neutral zone. Bertuzzi into the offensive end. Bertuzzi trying to throw that one in front. It gets deflected up off glass. Red Wings keep it in. Chance through the middle there. Deflected wide. Played around up the wall. Here's DeKaiser keeping it in. 7 minutes remaining here in the second period. Chance now again. Bertuzzi pass through. Lucas Raymond just rips one wide. And New York's finally able to get it up and out of the zone. Great chance there for Detroit, but they couldn't take the lead back. Right back into the offensive end, though. Now Lindgren plays it up the boards. And out of the zone, Barclay Goodrow to Filipino into the offensive end. Back to Goodrow. He throws one in, and Nedeljkovic gets a pad on it. Up to Lucas Raymond now. He lofts it out to the neutral zone over the red line. Rasmussen will chase. Rangers get it back, though. The other way now, into the offensive end, Detroit. Plays it at the blue line, thrown in there just wide to the corner. Cycle game now, Zadina sends it back deep. Behind the net, Trouba. Can't get it out of the zone, into the middle, trying to find Hirose. Rangers kick it to the sideboards. Trouba with a good hit there on Rasmussen. Here's Hirose. Pass out to the blue line, long shot there from Wallman, and a good save. As that one gets covered up and stopped by Georgiev. 5:50 to go in the second. 3-3 game. These teams are tied up. And we will head to our final commercial break now of the second period. Just under 6 minutes to go, and this game is tied. Good back and forth hockey game here between the Rangers and the Red Wings. This is a fun one. Yeah, no shortage of action, that's for sure, Joey. Scott, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat as always. Second period action here. Very fun hockey game between the Rangers and the Red Wings. Back and forth action in this one, and certainly plenty of goals. We got 6 already, and we haven't even started the third period yet. Over bettors on this game are going to be happy, that's for sure. Appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Does mean a lot if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. Just trying to grow a hockey community where everybody can come together and have some fun and enjoy the game. Yeah, Robin, welcome in. And they aren't all 6 against the Red Wings for sure. So that's definitely good news for Detroit. This has been a really good back and forth game tonight. I mean, it's a tie game, Nino. Your guess is as good as mine. No idea who's going to win this game. They've been going back and forth all night. This one is completely still up in the air. Might as well flip a coin if you want to guess on who's going to win this one. One back now as we come back from the commercial break. Up and cleared out by the Rangers. Trying to work it around now. Detroit with the puck out through the neutral zone. Trying to look to get it back into the offensive end. It's dumped in by Ernie. Behind the net, Georgiev comes out and plays it to Schneider up the boards to the wing. Here's Vetrano off glass and out. Cleared there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Kings and Flames tomorrow night for sure. Joseph, I'm going to assume you're talking about Georgiev of the Rangers. He has let in some very bad goals tonight. Yes, Joseph, you are correct. Two of those goals were really bad. Down low behind the net now. Up the boards it goes. Rangers trying to get it out of their zone. Detroit keeps it in. They cycle it around. Played in the corner. Thrown out in front. And Vetrano's there to clear for the Rangers. They get it up and out. Here's Kreider. Backhanded in. Played around now by Sider. Drops it off for DeKaiser. 4.5 to go here in the second. Into the offensive zone. Gagne passes to the middle. Detroit right back on the attack, trying to get their lead back. Fires a shot wide there. It will rim itself all the way down back to the Red Wings zone. My favorite, I mean, they have a great goaltender in Igor Shesterkin, Micah. And they've had an overall very good year this year. They can... they added at the deadline to get some better depth scoring, which I think helps this team a lot. Their star players have been superstars this year, and they find ways to win. This Rangers team finds ways to win. So, there's a lot to like about New York this year. As that one is taken up, cleared there. Reeves knocks it down. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Moved back the other way out of the zone. Mott's able to clear. 3:33 to go here in the second. Rangers dump it into the offensive end, but they're going to have to get onside first. Yeah, well, Kings lost their last game, won the game before that. It's a big game for the Kings, though. Big game for the Kings. The last time the New York Rangers made the playoffs, I believe was it 2018 or 2017? They made the play-in round in 2020 in the bubble, but they got smoked in the play-in by the Carolina Hurricanes. I think the last time they made the actual playoffs, it was either 2017 or 2018. I forget the year. It might have been 2018. Taken now, shot in there. That one's just ripped wide. And Detroit will get that one out of the zone. Good chance from Lafreniere. 2.5 now to go here in the second period. Up into the offensive zone. Shot there again from Lafreniere, gets blocked. Now we're going to have a hooking penalty coming up here against the Red Wings, as looks like Lindstrom got his stick in around Lafreniere's hands and body there and still can't get the stick free. And that is a pretty clear hooking penalty. It's going to put the Rangers to the power play. And we'll see what New York can do with their power play chance here late in period number 2. As they'll have an opportunity to try and take a lead here before the intermission. And, it looks like there was one more commercial break. So this will be the final commercial break of period 2. We head to one more commercial stoppage here. 3-3 game. And the Rangers are going to the power play. I'm a big fan of Nathan MacKinnon, Micah. I think he's one of the best players in the league, and he's one of my favorites. Let's see. Did the Rangers make it in 2018, or was it 2017, the last year? Yeah, Rangers didn't make it in 2018. 2017 was the last year that New York was in the playoffs. Like the actual regular playoffs, not the bubble year. But that's certainly going to change this year. They're absolutely a playoff team this season. Hey, I appreciate it, Cap. Have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Great to have you here, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. Head coach for the New York Rangers, Ivan, is Gerard Gallant. Head coach for the Detroit Red Wings is Jeff Blashill, but not sure how much longer that's going to be the case. Yeah, Winnipeg and Buffalo 2-2. That's a close tied game right now. Yes, Ivan. Yes, they do. So Lindstrom goes to the box here. Rangers go to the power play. And we'll see if they can take the lead here. It is going to be an ozone draw for Zibanejad. And the Rangers win it back against Larkin. They set up in the offensive zone. Played around now, chance there. Oh, Nedeljkovic comes across and makes a big save. Big stop there. And Moritz Seider's going to take it now. That gets cleared all the way down. Rangers bring it back into the offensive end. Back out to the point, nobody home. New York will have to regroup again. 1:20 left on the power play, 1:40 left in the period. Rangers and Red Wings tied 2-2. Or tied 3-3. Second period. Into the offensive end, played down now. Nedeljkovic back up the boards to Mark Stahl. Poked away from him. Rangers play it out high. Thrown in here, chance in front, through to Panarin. Panarin fans on the shot. That cleared out now. That gets sent up now into the offensive end. Here's Chris Kreider. Drops it off for Kopp. Plays it through to Panarin. Panarin long shot in, knocked down by Seider, and Moritz Seider will take it for Detroit. Goes for a skate. Kills some more time, down to 30 seconds left on the power play, and then passes it up. Bertuzzi tips into the offensive zone. 25 seconds left on the power play. Rangers back in their own end. Moved up now through the middle. Here comes New York. Hedl into the offensive end, then he falls down. DeKeyser takes the puck and clears it all the way. 30 seconds to go in the second. Final seconds ticking off of the power play here. Detroit doing a good job on the kill. And we are back now to 5-on-5 hockey as Lindstrom comes out of the penalty box. Final 12 seconds of the second period now. Brought up here. Here's Lafreniere into the offensive end. Trying to feather one through. Drops it back to the point. Keandre Miller's shot gets blocked. Played around there. Final seconds now ticking off the clock, and that is going to do it. Period 2 comes to an end. 3-3 game, all tied up at the end of 2. We got 40 minutes down, 20 minutes of action to go as we head to the second intermission. And this has been a great hockey game, back and forth between these two teams, exchanging goals. What a game so far. This one's been fun. And we are going to be all tied up heading into the final 20 minutes, and we're going to find out in the third which team's able to take this. I think Vegas has virtually no chance of making the finals this year, Micah. I don't even think Vegas is going to make the playoffs, honestly. They are very, very borderline right now. Johnny, what's going on? Welcome in. Anyone else new come in here? Really appreciate it. No, this is a TNT game, so nothing that's on TNT is ever also going to be on ESPN. Just like nothing on ESPN is on TNT. It's a separate television deal for each network. Playoffs, I'm pretty sure, are split. I'm pretty sure that the playoffs are like split down the middle, but I'm not 100. I'd have to read through the official agreement to be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure playoffs are split. And then the finals, they alternate which year it's going to be on which channel. All right, so we go to the intermission here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you guys so much. It's great to have everybody in the chat tonight. Don't forget those likes and subscriptions go such a long way. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really fun hockey game tonight. And this has been a good one. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am. They've gone back and forth, traded some goals here. And we're all tied up, ready for the third. But we still got quite a bit of time left in the intermission here. So gonna drop the stream schedule here in the chat so you guys can get a look at that. Again, I haven't added to it. I promise I will tomorrow. All right, Avi. I definitely want to hear your story, Avi. 100%. I'm ready for it, man. We have had some hilarious stories told on this channel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Catherine Tappan's good, but I love Liam McHugh. I'm not sure really what you're asking there, Ivan, but 3 of those 4 teams are going to the playoffs. 3 of those 4 teams are going to the playoffs. All right, Victoria, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I'm sure we'll talk soon. Vegas has had a lot of issues this year. They've had a lot of missed time because of injuries to key players. Their goaltending hasn't been all that good without Fleury. And they've had a really rough year, and now they are barely hanging on to a playoff spot. Dallas tomorrow plays against the Anaheim Ducks. Dallas plays against the Anaheim Ducks tomorrow. They just played on Tuesday. They just played on Tuesday, and Dallas won 3-2. So. Oh, actually, no. With that win, Dallas passed Vegas with that win. That's right. I hadn't looked at the West standings in a couple of days. Dallas passed Vegas for that last wild card spot with that win over Anaheim, and now they play Anaheim again. Hey, Avatar, go for it. We're at intermission here for a while, so go for it. All right, so the Booth Club, like right below the top shelf in last row, the little... Yeah, Avi, yes. Know exactly what you're talking about. Not really, Scott. No, the goalie market was very, very thin. The Rangers are better this year, Ivan. Oh, your friend snuck in. Wow, so your friend had already snuck in. You had to FaceTime him to tell you how to get there? Oh, wow. Damn. So you snuck in and got free food and drinks? That's awesome, dude. That is absolutely awesome. Bro. Your friend clutched up, too, to help you get in there. That is awesome. Well, that's a good way to be good way to save some money at the game is to get free food and drinks, that's for sure. Yeah, Stars control their own destiny, Terry, absolutely. They got games in hand on everybody. Stars control their own destiny. They could very well be a playoff team as long as they just keep winning. Real deal, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. So Seattle's mathematically eliminated from playoff contention if they get no points tonight. So we'll have to see how that goes. But obviously we've known for a long time that Seattle's not a playoff team, but it will become official tonight if they lose. Oh, yeah, you can see the Nesson crew. You can see where they do the intermission reports and all that, Avi. I walked by there once at one of the games that I was at. I walked right by their studio. Yeah. Hey, there you go, man. That's the way to do it. Lots of beers, have some fun, and then get home safe. That's the way to do it, 100%, man. Well, I'm glad that it worked out, for sure. Spawners, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, Seattle's going to be eliminated from contention soon. Officially. They already are, but officially. You got to wait till it's mathematically impossible for them to make it to be officially deemed out of the playoffs. I wish, Terry. I wish. I mean, when my friends are around, the stream can get funny at times. Avalanche next game, Micah. I mean, you can just go to NHL.com and look at the schedule. They play San Jose tomorrow night. Colorado play the Sharks tomorrow night. So, Avi snuck into the special lounge area and got free food and drinks last night. That is a big W. Yeah, absolutely, Avi. Vancouver and Winnipeg are on thin ice. Their chances are getting slimmer and slimmer. That's a great question, Ivan. I mean, we're going to have to wait and find out over the next 20 minutes. Yeah, I know quite a few other hockey YouTubers, Micah. There's quite a few There's a lot of hockey channels now. When I first started, there wasn't nearly as many as there are now. But there's a lot of hockey channels now. There's some really, really good ones that I know well and like a lot and know the people really well. Rick, we're almost to 7.48K. We're almost to. We're like 21 away from 7.5K. Yeah, or actually now 20. My number just went to 7,480. I don't know if you guys, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but 7,480. So we are 20 away from 7.5. So we're getting close. We're getting close. See how many we can pump out in the last month of the season before the playoffs start. And then, obviously, during the playoffs, hopefully a bunch more. Xanified, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I do not. I do not, Ivan. I don't watch any Spanish TV sports. Honestly, Avi, I do not know. I haven't really heard any recent updates on him. So, I am not sure. He's been out for quite a while now, and I haven't really heard any sort of updates. Boston Bruins, Ivan. I don't know, Micah. There's no way of knowing who's... Unless your subscriptions are public, I have no way of knowing who's subbed and who's not. Like, oh, is he practicing? If he's back practicing, then he's definitely going to be back soon. Thank you, Nappy Fishing, for the update. I appreciate it. I haven't heard anything. But if he's back practicing, then he should be back soon. No, it is not overtime. We haven't even started the third period yet. Showing highlights now of the Sabres and Jets game. That game's going to overtime. So, Jets and Sabres tied 2-2 going to overtime. Oh, this game's looked like a coin flip so far as who's going to win. I wish I had a crystal ball to tell me. I mean, obviously, this is a game that the Rangers would expect to win, but Detroit's given them a very, very good fight here. So, I mean, I feel like if you're trying to predict this one, you might as well just get out a coin and flip it. Because, say, Rangers heads, Detroit tails. Well, that's true. Georgiev's been terrible tonight. 2 of the 3 goals were absolutely awful. 2 of the 3 goals were absolutely awful that Georgiev gave up. The first, the first one was brutal off his stick and in. The second one was bad right through the legs. Rangers should win, but, I mean, Detroit's certainly given them a run tonight. Detroit's played pretty well. They've had a solid game. I think, whichever goalie is able to keep it somewhat together in the third is going to be the team that wins it. Bruins fan got head, says that the Rangers are going to win. There you go. The Bruins fan's coin says Rangers. Yeah, Kings and Flames tomorrow night, Austin. Yeah, Rangers' second game of a back-to-back. That's always a tough game. Oh, that might be more in favor of the Wings, but who knows? We'll see. We're going to find out over the next, half an hour or so. Kings versus Oilers is a big, big game tonight, Avi. Absolutely. Huge game tonight. Winner of that game will be second place, because if the Oilers win that game in regulation, they'll take over second place. Whoops, third period coming up. And if the Kings, obviously, if they win, then they'll maintain second place. So that's a huge one out west. And then Kings have to play again tomorrow night against Calgary, the best team in that division. So that is not an easy stretch here for LA. I don't know if their schedule lightens up a little bit after this stretch, but this has been a pretty tough stretch here for LA. All right, I am pretty sure that this is going to be the last commercial break of the second intermission, and we'll be starting the third period very shortly. Ooh, Sabres power play in overtime. They got a chance to take that game right there. All right. 4-on-3 for Buffalo. Let's see if the Sabres can end it. If Winnipeg loses, that's gonna be rough. Winnipeg is running out of chances to try and catch up in the West wildcard race. Bro, how long is this commercial break gonna be? I swear this commercial break's been going on for 5 full minutes now. What? Can we please get back to the action? Well, they'll pick up another W if they do that tonight, Jacob. They'll pick out if they do that. If they have a good third period, then they're going to win this game. Wow, Winnipeg really starting to look like they're going to miss the playoffs. Jeez. That is a disappointing year for the Winnipeg Jets. They're at 74 points right now, 3 points out, but they've played 67 games. Dallas has only played 65. Boston Bruins is my team, but I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome here. I just love hockey in general. Isaiah, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are underway now in the third, as the puck is dropped and it is taken now. Jets kill it. Wow, looks like it's going to be going to a shootout there then, as this one gets taken up, poked away. Trouba down low behind the net to Miller. Xanafied, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Brought up now into the offensive end. Red Wings dump it back deep. Bertuzzi and Larkin go in on the forecheck. Raymond comes in to help as well. Back to the point. Cycling around in the offensive zone. Red Wings on the attack. No, Bruins fan. This isn't any particular arena. This is just like a random hockey backdrop. Oh, I had it back in January, Xanafied. I had it back in January, never even missed a stream. It was pretty much, for me, it was pretty much just exactly the same as having a cold for a couple of days. Rangers trying to work this one out of their zone. Worked up here. Chipped over the red line, dumped into the offensive end. Chasing after it is Andrew Kopp. Up now through the middle. Backhanded over the red line. Into the offensive end. Here's a chance now for New York. And a good chance there for Kopp, but he skies it. And that goes up over the bar, back out to the neutral zone. Rangers take it now into the offensive end. Drop back here. Playing it around, back to the blue line. Worked up now, off the boards, chipped up, Veleno. Red Wings dump it into the attacking end. They'll chase after 2 minutes into the third. And now we got an injured Sam Gagner. And his helmet off and he's down. And hopefully Sam Gagner's okay here, but he is shaken up. Edited, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Gagner skating back to the bench under his own power. Looks like he is going to be okay. Hopefully he's able to stay in the game. But, yeah, he got crunched there. Already going down. He got hit by Nemeth along the boards. And he was a little bit shaken up, but he looked like he was starting to get himself back together and was skating off to the bench under his own power. You definitely got it worse than me then, Xanafied. Hope that you feel better, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Here we go now. Neutral zone face-off. One back by the by the Rangers. They dump it into the Red Wings zone, and they'll chase after it. But Wallman plays it up to Vrana. Vrana passes it now through the middle. Here's Veleno into the offensive end. He'll chase after it. Nemeth in the corner takes a hit. Played around now. And can't get it out there. Georgiev dangerously comes out but swats the puck away. Red Wings retreating now, regrouping in their own zone. Down to their goal line. Moved up now. Here's Hiroshi into the offensive end. Dumped in here. Red Wings go back in on the attack. Trying to play this one around. Mott gets hit down low. Zadina takes the puck. Nobody there at the blue line, though, and that's passed all the way down. Delkovich plays it over. Good hit there by Reeves. Rangers getting in a chance there. McKegg gets knocked down as he sends that one wide. Rangers have possession now in the offensive end. Trouba's long shot blocked on the way through. Reeves behind the net getting pressured by Zadina. Trying to cycle the puck with McKegg. Now it's wrapped up the boards to the near side. It's Trouba at the blue line. Plays it back deep. Behind the net, Sider chips it up the boards. Zadina takes a hit from Reeves. Rasmussen comes in to help but gets hit by Mott. Rangers keep it in the offensive zone. 16:35 to go here in the third. Looking for a go-ahead goal. And the Rangers will peel off for a line change. Red Wings will regroup, holding it in their own zone, trying to start the breakout. Panarin is a very, very good player. Worked up now through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Pretty sure Panarin's up to like, is he at 80-ish points this season? Something like that. Brought up now. Big hit by Ernie in front of the Detroit bench. Red Wings take the puck now. Up the boards it goes. Played to Sundqvist. Sundqvist being pressured by Fox. He steals the puck, but his pass into the middle isn't contained. Back the other way now. Fox gets back and steals it. Red Wings have it. It's Mark Stahl in the neutral zone. Over the red line. Into the offensive end, Ernie. Oh, defender? Well, he's not a defenseman, so defense isn't really his main priority. He's out there to score points. Into the offensive zone. Here's Dryden Hunt through to Panarin. Panarin plays it off for Kopp. Back now. Out high. Working it around the offensive zone. Rangers back on the attack. That one goes off a skate and is cleared out of the zone. 15-10 remaining here in the third. Spun around and up the boards. Played here. Panarin will take it out of the zone. Pass back now to a defenseman. It's Trouba. Back to him. Panarin over the red line. Just slowly waiting for something to open up. Plays it over to Miller. Back into the middle for Kopp. Back to Panarin. Rangers in no hurry here. They want to make smart plays with the puck. Now they dump it into the offensive zone. Kopp can't control it. Sider plays it up. Red Wings out of the zone. Over the red line and dumped in now for Detroit. Nemeth goes back to get it. Chipped up the boards. Rangers look to clear. Moved up now and into the middle. Backhanded into the offensive end. Behind the net, it's Nedeljkovic. Wrapped up the boards. Played out now by the Red Wings as they come back the other way. Into the offensive zone. Good move there. Trying to drive it in. And flying into the net there is Veleno on the rush. And we finally get a whistle as we got all kinds of bodies in the crease here. And everybody all tangled up. It's Lafreniere and Veleno who came together, went flying into Georgiev. And they whistle that one down with 14:09 to go in the third. And this game remains tied 3-3. John, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that hype in the chat for John. New subscriber to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lafreniere and Veleno both go flying into the goalie there. Looks like Georgiev's all good. It's going to be a face-off coming up with 14:09 to go in the third. Offensive zone draw for the Red Wings. Both teams playing hard for the points in this game. Third period action. Teams going back and forth trying to get the two. One back now to Stahl. Shot. Blasted. Chance in front. Rebound and they score! The original shot got blocked. But Adam Ernie put home the second chance. It's a 4-3 lead for the Red Wings. And that is a big goal to take a lead here in the third as Detroit goes up 4-3 on the Rangers. Yeah, they traded Letty to St. Louis. And we are back underway now. Rangers now find themselves down a goal. They're going to have to find it here in the last 14 minutes. As this is played up again through the neutral zone by Detroit. Into the offensive end. Played here by Zibanejad up to Kreider. Kreider's out of the zone. Jets win in a shootout, 3-2. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate the update. So the Jets stay alive with a big 2 points tonight. He was definitely underperforming, Robin. Absolutely. Brought in now. Played back here to Mark Stahl. Moved up now to Verana. Into the middle. Played here by Veleno. Into the offensive end. Around the D there. Out in front. Oh, shot from the points. Blocked. Back the other way. Here come the Rangers. Getting in behind Hronek. Chance for Mott. And a big save there by Nedeljkovic. And then Mott goes flying into the end boards. And he is injured here. Very slow to get up. Very slow to get up here is Tyler Mott. He went awkwardly into the end boards there. Driving against Hronek into the offensive zone. Nedeljkovic got the stop, and then he went flying into the end boards as he fell down. And we'll get a whistle or a stoppage here. Commercial break coming up as we tick under 14 minutes to go. And Detroit is taking a 4-3 lead here in the third. Goal from Adam Ernie has them up by 1. Yeah, that was a very scary collision into the end boards there. He went flying in, too. Hopefully, he's able to get back up and is okay. So that is going to bring us to our first commercial break of this third period. And oh boy, the Red Wings have taken a lead. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It's awesome to see everyone in the chat. Please don't forget those thumbs up and subscriptions go such a long way. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to grow a hockey community where everybody can have some fun and enjoy the game. Vancouver's last playoffs was 2020. They made the playoffs in the bubble in 2020 and actually went a couple of rounds. They played pretty well in that postseason. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. I just dropped like a little piece of something. I have no idea where it went. I'm like looking around for this. All right, Mott's still on the bench, so that looks good. Mott is still on the bench, so that is good news for the Rangers. I have no idea where that went. I guess I'll have to find it after or just leave it wherever it went. But anyway, we're back from commercial break here. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Good to see Tyler Mott looks okay and is back there on the bench and didn't go to the locker room or anything, so that is very good news. Rangers dump it back in. Playing it around now. Harden on the forecheck. Played over now. Down in the corner. Out in front there. Kreider can't get that one in on goal. Out to the point. Long shot there. And that one's just ripped wide by Miller. Played behind the net. Taken here. Dumped down. Worked around in the offensive zone. Rangers putting on the pressure here. Looking for this tying goal. $12 minutes to go in this one. Rangers in the offensive end. Dryden Hunt. Can't get that one deep. And it's cleared out finally to the neutral zone by Detroit. Rangers will dump it back in. Played around here. Taken by Filip Hronek. Detroit will look to break this one out. All right, neutral zone draw here. Zibanejad against Sundqvist. Zibanejad gets kicked out. Vetrano comes in to take it. That one gets one back. Rangers take possession. And dump it into the offensive zone. Here's Seider. Pass that one up the middle. Doesn't connect, but it does come out of the zone. So Detroit clears again, holding this lead. 11-10 to go. Fox with a good pass up. And knocked down there is Zibanejad. Big play here by the Red Wings as they dump it back into the offensive end. They're still playing very hard. And that one's turned over by Lindgren. Here's a shot from Gagne. but it gets stopped. Blocked on the way through. Vetrano plays it behind the net now for Fox. Panarin, cross ice. In front of the bench, here come the Rangers into the offensive zone. Back the other way now. Here comes Veleno. Dumps it in for Detroit. He goes hard after it. 10.5 remaining here in the third. Red Wings trying to steal a win here. Rangers trying to look for this tying goal. Behind the net now. Played here through to Nemeth. Nemeth will look to carry it out of the zone. Backhanded up and out. Into the offensive end. Detroit right back on the attack. Another goal here for Detroit would be huge. It's set out in front. Chance there. Georgiev just able to get a skate on it. And the rebound is cleared away by New York. Halfway through the third now. Final 10 minutes. All the way down. Harden on the forecheck. Rangers trying to get possession here. Trouba takes it out high. Blast from the point. That one misses wide. Miller keeps it in. Plays it to Lafreniere. Lets it go through. Ends up down in the corner. Rangers still cycling. No, Georgiev is in net, Terry. And we're going to get a penalty here. A penalty against the Rangers. Detroit is going back to the power play. They already have multiple power play goals in this game. They are going back to the power play here. It is going to be a tripping penalty against Alexei Lafreniere. And that is going to put Detroit on the man advantage. And a big chance to extend this lead to 2. As we tick down under 10 minutes to go in this third period. Red Wings here playing very, very tough with the lead here in the third. Wyatt, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. He does not have a goal, Terry, but he might have assists. I'm not sure. He does have an assist. He does have an assist on Tyler Bertuzzi's goal. So we go to another commercial break here. Oh, welcome in, Wyatt. Thank you so much for watching. It's great to have you here. Appreciate you being in the chat. I'm dropping my upcoming stream schedule in the chat again, guys, so you'll know what's coming up for the rest of this week. Tomorrow night is going to be LA against Calgary. Kind of a later game here on the East Coast, 9 p.m., but nonetheless, it's going to be a big game and a lot of fun. And then Sunday night, we're doing the Oilers against the Ducks. And then I'll have a new schedule set for next week. Tomorrow, I'll figure out next week's plan. Mr. No Name, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Yeah, no problem, Terry. Appreciate you coming by. Great to have you here, as always. Here we go now, back from the commercial break. Taken here by Sider. Red Wings set up in the offensive zone on the advantage. Setting up in the attacking end, looking to extend this lead to 2. It would be the first 2-goal lead. It would be the first 2-goal lead for either team in this game, if they're able to do that. I am not from Knoxville. I have never been to the Ice Bears, no. Oh, was he really, Mr. No Name? Wow. Jeez. Yeah, that was a little one-sided. All right, sounds good, Scott. See you later. Thanks for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Here's Bertuzzi now. Just poked away from him. Rangers backhanded all the way down. Cleared there again by New York. 8:40 to go. 1:05 left on the power play for the Red Wings. Up through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Here's Zadina. Back to the point. Poked away there, though. Rangers get it out. Thrown back in, but the Red Wings got to get on sides. Hey, Wyatt, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some stub hype for Wyatt in the chat. Welcome another new member to the channel here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moved out now, 35 seconds to go. Into the offensive end. Here's Rasmussen. Back to the blue line, to Hronek. Very good team, Micah, and could be a dark horse team in the playoffs. Back now, cleared down low. Final 20 seconds of the Red Wings power play. Working it around now. Welcome, Wyatt. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Working it now down low. Here's Zadina. Pass out high. Power play comes to an end. Rangers have killed it off. We're back to 5-on-5. Wings still with it in the offensive zone. Out in front now. Lafreniere out of the penalty box takes that puck. Rasmussen and Trouba tied up. Won't let each other go. Finally, Lafreniere skates it out of the zone into the offensive end. Over to Goodrow. Pass back into the middle. Gets it through to Fox. Back out high. Rangers cycling around in the offensive zone. Chance here. Lindgren! And he's stopped there by Nedeljkovic, who grabs it with the glove. Roger, man, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing. To get that new sub hype in the chat for Roger, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back, Pablo. Great to see you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you here. We just ticked under 7 minutes to go in this one. Oh, Key West. Awesome, Roger, man. Thanks for coming by. Rangers setting up now in the offensive zone. Adam Fox with it. Under 7 minutes to go in this one. They need a goal. Shot in there. Save Nedeljkovic. Rebound just wide. Back now, Lindgren behind the net. Good forecheck pressure coming from Suter. Rangers do move the puck up, though, and they get it out. Back the other way into the offensive zone. Here's Dryden Hunt. He gets knocked down by Jake Wallman. Backhanded down low. Wallman knocks it down and clears it out now for Detroit. Keandre Miller's got to chase back through the neutral zone. 6:05 to go in the third. Rangers here. Not quite panic time yet, but they do need to think about pushing it offensively with only 6 minutes to go and down by a goal. Trouba's going to dump that one in. Spun around behind the net. Moritz Seider goes back to get it. Passes it off of a body. That's Larkin. It ends up in front. Rangers keep it in. Trouba save their rebound. Sent wide by Vetrano. And that one gets cleared out now by the Red Wings. Trying to bring it back in again. Zibanejad with Panarin. It's stolen by Bertuzzi. Larkin lofts it out. That one's cleared again. 5:20 now to go in the third. Adam Fox with it. Up through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Poked away here. And Detroit steals. They'll clear their zone again. Up through neutral ice. Whew. Under 5 minutes to go in the third now. Rangers back through neutral ice into the offensive end. Barclay Goodrow. Pass through. Back out now to the point. It's Adam Fox. Fox goes D to D with it. Lindgren's shot goes wide. Played back out to the point here. Shot again from Fox. That one's deflected. Kreider saved by Nedeljkovic. And they're able to get it out of the zone. Back up now. Played here by Braden Schneider. Dumped back in by New York as they go on the forecheck. Here's Filipino, gets it through, and a high sticking call coming up. Dryden Hunt just got high sticked in the face. And the referee's going to look and see there if this is going to be 2 or 4. But the Rangers are going to be going to the power play here. And this is going to be a huge opportunity late in this game. Huge opportunity to tie it late in this game. It's going to be a power play for New York when we come back from commercial break. Kai, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. High sticking call here. And wow. Big opportunity now for New York. We'll see if they can capitalize. There is no 92 in this game, Rick. Hello, Joe. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Good to have you in the chat. Appreciate it. Matt, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. 93 is Mika Zibanejad. We're down now. I believe it will be the final commercial break of the third period. We're under 6 minutes to go. And it's Gustav Lindstrom back in the box. It's Lindstrom back in the box for the Red Wings, his second penalty of the night. And the Rangers are going to have a good opportunity here on the power play as he got Dryden Hunt up in the face with his stick. Rangers 0 for 1 on the power play so far. See you later, Wyatt. Have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll talk soon. Rangers trying to set up in the offensive end here. It is a 2-minute penalty, so it's only a regular 2-minute penalty. Played here, deflected in. Kreider gets it on goal, but a nice glove save by Nedeljkovic. 1:41 to go on the power play for New York. Down now under 4 minutes to go in the game. And good chance there for Kreider, but Nedeljkovic gets a glove on it. See you later, Caroline. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Great to have you here. Stalemate off the draw. Rangers kick it back to the point. Panarin into the middle. Shot, or chance here. Fox with a shot. Nice save. Through the middle. No one there. Out high now. Taken here. Panarin with it. Down low. Thrown in front there. And they score in front of the net. It's Andrew Kopp finishing it off as Kreider throws it through the middle. And the Rangers tie the game on the power play. It's 4-4. And that is actually going to be Chris Kreider's goal. That is Chris Kreider's goal. It never got through to Kopp. He was trying to pass it through to Andrew Kopp, but it went off the skate of the Red Wings defenseman. It went off the skate of the Red Wings defenseman, and it is 4-4 here with 3:38 to go in the third. Thank you, Ivan. I appreciate it. I think that's 46, Avi. I think that's 46 if I'm not mistaken. Backhanded in now. Rangers go back in on the forecheck. We have a tie game here late in the third period. 3:25 to go. Do we have overtime in the plans tonight? Potentially. We're getting down to the final few minutes. Down behind the net now. Trying to work this one around. Rangers in on the forecheck. Lafreniere stolen away from him by Gagne. Red Wings get it to the blue line, but not out. Thrown back in from the point. Red Wings will try again. This time they chip it out to the neutral zone. Up ice it comes. Detroit into the New York end. Trouba has to play it, being chased. Gets it over to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow sends it back to Trouba behind his own net. Chased away there by Gagne, but he moves the puck. Rangers bring it up now to the neutral zone. Over the red line, 2.5 to go in the third period. This one gets worked around now. Wallman sends it around the boards. Detroit trying to clear their zone as quickly as possible. Dumped back in now to the offensive end. Rangers go back in on the attack. Detroit trying to clear it out. Here's Larkin. Larkin with a pass up to Wallman. Into the offensive zone. Cross pass here. And that one does not connect. Rangers get it out. Owen, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Ryan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Boston to Philadelphia, I believe, is like a 5 or 6 hour drive, Micah, but I've never been to Philadelphia, so I don't know for sure, but I think it's like 5 to 6 hours. We got a face-off coming up here now with 1:57 to go in the third. Patrick, what's going on? Dan, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. I have no dog in this fight. I'm just hoping for a great hockey game, and this sure has been. As big save with the pad by Nedeljkovic on the chance in front. Rangers back into the offensive zone. That one gets cleared up now. Stolen by Suter and brought up ice now by Ernie into the offensive end. Detroit. Red Wings go in on the attack. Juan Pablo, welcome in. Kevin, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Brought up now out of the zone. Zibanejad passes it too far in front of Panarin. He'll chase as the Red Wings D gets back. They send it up the boards and Suter's out of the zone. 1:15 to go here now. Third period. Trying to play this one around. Back to the point. Red Wings, long shot there. Mark Stahl goes wide. Chance again. That one poked away by Fox defensively. Rangers get it out. Less than a minute to go here in the third period. Into the offensive zone. Backhand chance. Saved there by Nedeljkovic, and he covers it up on the rebound as well. And we get a stoppage there with 49 seconds to go. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for New York. 4-4 game here. Final minute of play. Maybe going to overtime. Maybe not. Still some time left. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys all for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It's great to have everybody in the chat tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. This has been a good one. Ozone draw now here for New York. Larkin to take the defensive zone draw. And it's cleared out by Detroit defensively. They send it all the way down, but they ice it. They ice the puck there. Now it's going to go all the way back to their end. It will be another ozone draw for the Rangers. 41.8 to go here in the third. Very real contender, Ryan. One of the best teams in the league. Kopp's going to take this draw again against Larkin. And this time Kopp wins it back. Moved over now. Here's Adam Fox with a shot in, deflected in front. Rebound chance. Red Wings get to it. Back the other way now. Here comes Detroit up ice. Bertuzzi into the offensive end. Final 30 seconds. Moved around now in the attacking end for the Red Wings. Long shot in there. That one gets knocked wide. Larkin fell down. Rangers come away with the puck. 15 seconds to go in the third. That one's cleared out. Back into the offensive end. to the blue line. Shot in here. Pad save by Georgiev. Rangers come back the other way. Trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Final 5 seconds. Moved in front there. Goes through. Nobody home. And that is going to do it. We're going to overtime. And we are going to overtime in this one. 4-4. And boy, is this going to be a fun 3-on-3. With the speed and just back and forth nature of this game, I can't imagine it's going to be any less than that in the 3-on-3. This is going to be a crazy overtime. Holy cow. So we end regulation here, tied 4-4. And we are going to OT. Some 3-on-3 action coming up. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It's great to have everybody in the chat. Means a lot if you can hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet or are new to the channel. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Great to have everyone. This is going to be a heck of an ending, that is for sure. Dropping my upcoming stream schedule for the rest of this week in the chat so you guys can know what's coming up. I promise by tomorrow night's stream, I will add next week's schedule in to the stream schedule so you guys can know what's going on next week. But tomorrow night is going to be a big one out west between the Kings and the Flames. That is going to be a fun one. But we are getting ready for OT here. Some 3-on-3 coming up. This is going to be a fun, fun time. And we'll see which team's able to come away with the 2 points. Both teams get 1, but that second point is up for grabs. I am ready. This game is in Detroit, Owen. BTB, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for coming by. Ethan, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, I've been on a plane before, Micah. Yes. All right, we're getting ready to drop the puck here in OT. Zibanejad, Kreider, and I would assume Fox is probably the defenseman out there. Raymond, Larkin, and Seider, the defenseman for the Red Wings to start. Red Wings come away with the opening draw. Lucas Raymond brings it into the offensive end. Skating by around Fox. Fox keeps him shielded to the outside. Taken now. Larkin with it. Trying to drive around the net. Looking for a play in front. Can't get that one cleanly through. Raymond takes it on the backhand. Raymond gets off his man now. Rangers kind of standing still a little bit in the defensive zone here to start. No, this game is in Detroit. Played up now. Rangers take it. 2 players tied up down low. Larkin and one of the Rangers finally getting back to their feet as New York brings it up ice. Into the offensive zone. Moved across here. Back to Zibanejad. He misses it wide. Rebound chance and Nedeljkovic gets across. What a save there by Nedeljkovic. Back the other way now. Here's Suter into the offensive zone for Detroit. Plays it over for Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi now being chased by Kopp. Spins away from him. Driving it towards the goal. Backhanded in. Georgiev with the arm save. Chance now in front. Georgiev's just going to cover it up. 3:42 to go in overtime. Back and forth chances. But nobody able to score just yet. Holy cow. I have no idea, Dan. $3:42 to go here in overtime. And that one's won back defensively by the Rangers. Panarin takes the puck. Pass up. They're going to start the breakout. Kopp passes back to Panarin. Here's a 2-on-1. Cross. And they score! Andrew Kopp with the game winner after a great pass from Artemi Panarin. And this one is over. The Rangers win in OT 5-4. What a beautiful play there by Andrew Kopp and Artemi Panarin. They get a mini 2-on-1 in the offensive zone. Hronek, the only one back, and Panarin threads a beautiful pass through to Andrew Kopp, and Kopp puts it home. It's a 5-4 win for the Rangers, and this one comes to a close. Holy cow. What a hockey game. What a finish. And a beautiful finish there by Andrew Kopp, the newcomer. Just traded at the deadline to New York. And boy, are they happy they have him. And the Rangers now, I believe, are 3 points. 3 points ahead of Pittsburgh now, I believe, in the standings. BTB, Bruins, I expect a big bounce back game. Yeah, so Rangers were up by 1 point over the Penguins. Now they're up by 3 with this win tonight. Second place in the Metro Division. Whew! What a hockey game that was. That was a lot of fun. That was a fantastic hockey game. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Rangers finished this one off in overtime 5-4. Red Wings played a very strong game as well. That was just a good back and forth hockey game between these two teams. And the Rangers find a way to get the win in OT. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget, got plenty more streams coming up on the channel the rest of the way. It does mean a lot if you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be back tomorrow night for the Kings and Flames at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Upcoming stream schedule is in the chat. Thank you guys again so much. Really, really appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. Richard, thank you so much. Great to have you here. Big Show, welcome. Nappy Fishing, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. And we're going to be doing a lot of hockey here the rest of the season and all the way through the playoffs. So that does it for me here tonight. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be talking to you all soon. And until next time, have a great night. Thank you guys so much and talk to you soon.